exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Allard. Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete, a huge pickup. Nothing but green ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown ball!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
They'll line up to go for 2. They'll go to the air. It's caught for the 2.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows.
Oh, picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
First down here for the offense. The give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having a pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? The give to the back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. We're down to 12 seconds to go before halftime. As they take over 1st and 10, no need to move quickly. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Makes the grab on the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
How How about the play by the big defensive lineman? Not known for interceptions, usually getting after the quarterback, stopping the run. Had a chance to make an interception and then do something with it. Take it all the way back to the house. No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not in slow motion, but he got in the end zone, and that's all that matters.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. This offense has a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal. The kickoff team out there to send it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer.
He's running free down the middle. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And now on second down for this offense. On the run, it's Fletcher. Tackle is made after the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play, he drops back, first down. Got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a first down, new set of downs, new set of problems.
The Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Motion from the offense. They'll go with a direct snap. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll immediately call timeout. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense, is that what we're doing here? We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Soften him up with a run, now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. And the Vols will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Slings it downfield. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just getting it.
go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Bradley. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. With the catch, it's Jordan.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught, second down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Bradley. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take off here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Bradley. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
Second down and goal upcoming. He tried to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap to the back. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the 1st down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
To throw, it's Aller. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First half back with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Oh, he tosses it back. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. Secondary backed up off the ball now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Allen. Makes a quick grab. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The pass is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
They go with a direct snap.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
defense here is looking to cash in this red zone trip. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Direct snap to the back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. No problem, knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. I'll flip back to the QB. Jukes to get free. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. To throw, it's Bradley. He's escaping the pocket now. He's found some room at the 45. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second and long for this offense after the sack. He tosses it back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. At the 20. The 30. Out past the 30. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in.